I'd like you to be my Jerry Jones whisperer here.
Okay? What's that?
Knowing him as well as you know him. And Stephen Jones whisperer and the Cowboys whisperer.
Oh.
Everything I'm hearing about Des Bryant out of their mouths, we love Des. Des is great. But I'm reading between the lines here. Des isn't as good as Des used to be anymore. Des is expensive. We need to talk to Des. But we don't know how to talk to Des because we don't want to piss Des off because we still want Des to stay, but we want Des to be cheaper than he is. Steve Mariucci, did I?
That was not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Am I missing anything on that?
No, you hit it pretty good and got all around it and everything. And it has been a lot of that out there. We've had a lot of conversations. You know, we had conversations about that.
Who's the we? We almost harmonized there. Who's the we?
We have conversations about
Who's we?
Well, we have had conversations.
You and Des?
We
88 Club conversation?
I text with Des.
You've texted with Des.
I've talked with Jerry and Steven.
Okay,
and
Jason.
He's in the loop, Rich. He's in the loop.
We've spoken about the situation. Yeah, we've spoken about the situation now, and they do want Des back and everything. But there's a business side of it, and I'm gonna tell you something. I feel comfortable about, Rich. Your rendition there of Jerry. Jerry, as Jerry said to me, Jerry and Des are tight. Jerry's comfortable with talking to Des about business and everything. Okay. I mean, they're tight. I mean, they talk other business besides this business.
But Des does not seem to be at all interested in taking any penny less.
And he's taking the right approach. They're taking approach. They're taking their approach. He's taking the right approach. I don't know anybody wants to say every time everybody asks him, "You want to take a pay cut?" Okay, yes, I do. Absolutely. Thank you. I can't wait to get that opportunity to take that pay cut. Thanks. Who does that?
Okay.
So he's answering it the right way.
So then let's get straight to the heart of the matter. Is he the same receiver? Is he a number one receiver in the National Football League?
Oh, he's a number one receiver.
So
absolutely.
Why hasn't he caught 1,000 yards since 2014?
Absolutely. And well, he's, of course, Des had some injuries. And then the change at quarterback, I think, makes a huge difference. And honestly, I think all of that coming down at the same time kind of plays on him. And I want him to get back to having fun playing football. That's when he plays his best football, when he's having fun and not worry about this. That's one of the things I talked to Jerry about. I say, man, I don't want to hear all of this. Whatever you got to do, let's go get it done so we can get this down so you can have a healthy team, not just physically, but also mentally healthy going into this season coming up. Because last year, you had healthy teams, but they weren't mentally healthy with all that hung over the head of Ezekiel.
So before we move on, Irv, one of the many kids that you saw on the turf at Lucas Oil for the Combine working out a wide receiver, they need to draft one of those for Des?
Oh, yeah.
Which one intrigued you?
Let me tell you now. I'm going to tell you something here. And there were a few kids that I really
They might not
liked.
get Ridley if that's where you're going for.
No. We all love Ridley.
Hold on a minute. Let's see what Dallas drafts.
We all love Calvin Ridley. We all love him.
19th overall.
Did you hear what I just said? We all love him.
I see.
We. Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the we.
You're not getting him at 19.
We all love him.
I don't think he'll be available at 19,
everybody
right,
loves him, though, man. No, he won't be. But now, there are some other kids out there, that I think that would do well in Dallas. And I remember talking about Juju Smith-Schuster last year. And this is right, yeah. And this is why I love when Coach and I used to do Game Changers, because you really get a chance to work out with those kids up front. And I'm talking about that locker room presence in a locker room and kids like that. But that's what Jerry has to do. He has to find a guy that right now can come in and play a number 2 spot to Dez and take over that number 1.
Let me give another preview
Don't
here.
just get rid of Dez and you don't have any answer for anything.
You couldn't have been the man you were without Alvin Harper. I understand.
Right. I could not have been. Right. I needed help to make that play.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.